Yo, what's up everyone? Titanium Taco here today with me, a lovely Amazon package. In this package is greatness. What kind of greatness, you may be asking? Well, I'm about to show you. Let me just use my trusty ninja tool. Actually, don't cut towards yourself. Just keep that in mind. I almost did that, but it's always good to cut away from yourself. But essentially though, what we have in this lovely Amazon package is none other than the coveted, most anticipated, beautiful, sexy new character encyclopedia. The new Ninjago character encyclopedia. This thing seems pretty darn beautiful, if I do say so myself. This is the 2021 new edition. Meet more than 200 minifigures from the Lego Ninjago world. Find out about the coolest Ninjago characters, including Teen Wu, Ghost Call, and Avatar Harumi. Discover Ninja's fiercest foes, from the Skulkins to the mysterious keepers. Words fail me. And this has a figure as well, so we're gonna take a quick look at that as well. So without further ado, let's pop the figure open, take a quick look at what's in here, and yeah. So here is what the Nia figure, the exclusive Nia figure, looks like. This is future Nia. Obviously this isn't really future Nia if it's using her movie face print. Honestly, I would have preferred them maybe making a new face print, but obviously they didn't have to. But the fact that we at least have the torso and legs is great nonetheless. Taking a look at the back, here you go, and we'll take off the armor as well for this figure. And really quick, I'm going to show you guys a quick way to make this a actual future Nia. Now, obviously, this is not the most accurate representation of future Nia, but I think this is pretty good, pretty decent in it of itself. Obviously, the hair is supposed to be slightly shorter, and this face print is actually her Season 4 face print, her Samurai X Season 4 face print, which is actually really perfect for this figure, I think. And here's what she looks like next to future J. So here we are with the book open to the first couple pages, and I'm not going to go over the entire book, but just pretty much point out what stands out to me at least. And right off the bat, what stands out essentially is the Master Wu figure isn't the original Master Wu figure, but it is the legacy version of it. So that's pretty interesting. As you can see here, it says Monastery Spinjitzu Legacy. I don't know why they didn't include the original and include all like the legacy stuff separately, but it is what it is. And the same thing applies to the ninjas. I would have rather much preferred to see their original ninja gi, which we kind of do see here for at least Zane and Jay, and Kai. But for Cole, not really, and I would have rather much preferred again to see the original gis and have the legacy stuff in a separate section of the book. Over here we also get to see the legacy Skulkin. As you can see, Samukai is still pretty normal, and we do see the original Skulkin as well, or for Cruncha, but we get to see their legacy versions. And I would have actually rather much preferred the focus be the original figures and then the legacy figures maybe on the side, instead of like maybe a different section for legacy. I would have rather much preferred like if these two slipped, that would have been much better. And I'm pretty sure, yep, the rest of the Skulkin are the same. Thankfully, still we get to see the original Kai DX or the Ninja DX figures. These figures are honestly really cool, and I pretty much have all of them except for Jay. This is the only one I'm like still don't have, and I really look forward to owning this figure someday. Moving on, Lloyd also gets his legacy variant displayed rather than his original variant. Again, I would have maybe preferred him, to have his original variant here, or at least his legacy version, and then his, original variant. But, it is what it is, I guess. Their Serpentine also get their legacy figures in this book rather than the originals. As you can see, Pythor, this is Pythor's legacy figure. And you can see here as well the rest of the Serpentine. And I'm actually quite interested, or quite curious or confused as to why they didn't include the legacy Hypnobrai character in this one. Because they did include it for the previous Serpentine, and the 2020 stuff is all no 2021 stuff is also in this book, so I don't know why they didn't include that figure. So why include some legacy but not all legacy, I don't know. The book can't really make up its mind. Really quick before moving on to other pages, I just gotta say that these energies ninja suits or figures are just amazing. The only one I really have is Zane, and look, Zane has his entire page to himself, but I only have Zane. I still need these three, but I don't know, I just wanted to say how like cool these figures are. And as you can see here, we have Samurai X and the Green Ninja. Again, not the original Green Ninja figure, which actually really disappoints me. It's legacy. And then we have the not original Samurai X. At least we do have the season 3 variant of Samurai X, but not the original Samurai X. Like I just want the original figures to also be displayed in the book, with legacy like taking up another section, or like this little corner. Again, I just don't like the legacies being front and center. And we at least do get to see this kimono one, the Lloyd green kimono, which was an exclusive figure to the first Encyclopedia. And instead of seeing the original golden Lloyd, we get the golden legacy Lloyd. And I believe, yes, this is also the golden mech, but the legacy golden mech. And we also get to see the Overlord figure, which honestly isn't too bad because we actually never got an Overlord figure for this season. So the fact that they have him here is good, except I don't know why they put him here. I'm assuming they're not going to put him in the rebooted section. But yeah, I feel like this figure should have been in that section, and I think the addition of the Overlord figure works here really well. And we also have a mix of the old and new Stone Warriors. As you can see, here is General Kozu, and here is his less superior version, and some of the Legacy Stone Warriors with one of the original Stone Warriors. Now, one of the things that really annoys me from this page is that this is apparently Techno Cole, or the rebooted version of Cole, the Legacy Cole version. Now, again, I would like to see the originals, but what triggers me about this is the fact that we still don't have a Zane, a Techno Zane. So they display this as the Techno suits, as you can see, Techno suit. Yet in the Tournament of Elements section, I believe Kai, as you can see, we got some Nindroids here. In the Tournament of Elements sections, it is also referred to as the Tournament of Elements like suits. So if it's supposed to be a combination of the both, I understand, but that just means Lego can't have these suits exclusive to like the Tournament Ninja. I know these suits have been displayed in like rebooted sets, but that also just means give us a tournament / rebooted style Zane, because the fact that we don't have a Zane in this variant, or like in his Legacy 3, or yeah, his Legacy variant for this, is kind of annoying, because again, they're like, oh, but it's like Tournament of Elements suit, but no, it's also rebooted suit. Like, pick one. Is it one or the other? Are we gonna get a Zane one or not? And if we don't ever get a Zane one, I'm honestly gonna be like genuinely upset. But I don't know, it's kind of weird that these are like it means for both. I just don't know what to say about these. Moving on though, here are some of the Elemental Masters that were introduced later on, and actually I'm just noticing this now, we don't actually get to see Shade at all. I'm actually curious as to why we don't see Shade, even though he was a minifigure. And Ash too. Wait, is Ash in this as well? Yeah, Ash and Shade aren't in this. That's actually really interesting. But yeah, at least we get to see these 3 new Elemental Master figures. And then on the next page here we have Nia, and we also have her exclusive minifigure that comes in this Wikipedia character encyclopedia. This is future Nia, obviously, but her face and hair and everything up above the torso is different from what we've seen in the show. But honestly, just the fact that we have this figure is amazing. Also, really quick, I just wanted to point out how, like, look how they massacred my boy Dareth. Like, first they gave him like an exclusive print, and then moved to some generic print for his face print. Like, what is this? Like, why'd they do that? I don't know why, but like, honestly, I really don't like this face print. And like, look at this fact. Dareth once toured Ninjago Island as a singer with a show called Brown Suede Shoes. What? My boy Dareth. Like, they really just had to do him dirty, but this is actually pretty interesting. So after looking through most of the pages, new territory starts to come in after season 6, because season 6 was the cutoff for the last character encyclopedia, and here we get to see the characters that have not been able to be put into the character encyclopedia, such as Yang and his students. All of the season 7 stuff is now introduced in here as well. I'm kind of just gonna skim through it just so that you guys could, go out and get your own copy and take time to look through these pages. But honestly, yeah, all this season 7 stuff is new, and we also get to see Maya and Ray in the book as well. And then weirdly enough, or not weirdly enough, the Lego Ninjago movie is completely left out of this book. Now that could be just due to the fact that Warner Brothers and like Lego are no longer, working together, and they can't really have those figures in the book or something like that. Or it's just the fact that they don't want to include the the movie stuff in this book for the character or for the TV show. But honestly, I feel like they should have definitely added the Lego movie in here, just because it's also part of Ninjago's legacy, and it's part of its history. But yeah, here's the Sons of Garmadon stuff. Again, just gonna skim through it. We got the ninja, we got the villains, Harumi, Princess Harumi, and Evil Harumi, Hutchins, Mr. E, which apparently doesn't have his armor there. Don't know why. Kind of interesting. Got the Sons of Garmadon and Skylar. And we actually, I think this is the first time we're seeing. No, I think we saw our Skylar in Tournament of Elements, but at least we get see. But this is what I'm saying though. They didn't have the Master of Smoke and Shadow figures in here, but they did include the Skylar figure that came in that pack. So I don't know why they didn't include the other 2 Elemental Masters that are missing. But here we get to see the Spinjitzu Ninja. We get to see the hunted stuff. Some pretty cool things right here. All this is new, by the way, because it's an updated encyclopedia. Here we have Young Wu and Dragon Master Wu. We've got the Hunted Ninja, or the Dragon Master Ninja. And here we move on to season 11, probably everyone's least favorite season, even though it's really not that bad. We got the Pyro Vipers, in everyone's favorite, I guess, because, the Pyro Whipper, right? Yeah, the Pyro Whipper. We got the Ninja in here. I don't know, what is Nia doing with that? Like, that's not a weapon, Nia. That's a freaking blaster. Lloyd, Akita, Master Wu, the Ice Emperor, which is Zane. We got the General Vex. I should just rip that page out, but honestly I can't because Zane's on the other side. So, but we got the Blizzard Warriors, the Forbidden Spinjitzu Forbidden Spinjitzu Ninja figures. And then here we have the Ninja, the Digi Ninja. Or yeah, that's what they're called, Digi Ninja. Unagami, Red Visors. The Avatar figures, which are really cool. Pink Zane, like, let's be honest, Pink Zane's the best figure in Ninjago history. Don't at me. Okino, pretty cool characters. Scott, we got Scott in here as well. Avatar Harumi, we got the Rats, we got the season 13 stuff, the hero stuff. Now, actually, really quick, there's like, so what I noticed here is that these look more like 3D models, whereas opposed to these look like the actual figures. I don't know if you guys could see that, like the difference, but these look like renders as opposed to like these look like pictures that were taken for the book. So I don't know why they switched over to that, because I think that's where they started too. Like I'm telling you, these look more like 3D renders as opposed to like these. I don't know, because I don't know. It might just be me. I might just be tripping, but I don't know. I think they do look like 3D renders. They are not like how they used to be. They have more of that like plasticky feel to it. Like, see this right here is what I'm saying. No, kinda. I don't know. What point is, what I'm trying to say is they have like that plasticky 3D render kind of look, whereas opposed to, like, to the previous pictures we've gotten, they look more like the actual figure. But anyways, and then we finish off with the island stuff. We got the Island Ninja, pretty cool figures. Island J, Chief. Okay, let me try to pronounce this. Chief Mamatus. Chief Mamatus. Whatever. Oh, and then this is, before the island actually came out, this is where we actually got the information about the first Spinjitzu Master. Right here. Mamatus is the latest in a long line of island leaders sworn to protect the Storm Amulet. The powerful artifact was given to his ancestors by the first Spinjitzu Master before Ninjago Island even existed. Like all keepers of the amulet, he tries to look as tough as possible to outsiders. And someone actually brought a good point, is that maybe the realm of Ninjago existed before the Spinjitzu Master came in, and all the Spinjitzu Master did was create the island of Ninjago. So I don't know why that blew my mind, but like it shouldn't really have blown my mind. But it only did because I guess I just never thought of it that way. And actually I lied. So that isn't the last of it. The last of it is going to be the golden minifigures, which come in the Legacy Anniversary set. So we got Kai, we got Lloyd's. These are just honestly really cool figures. And then we get a good exclusive look at the two that are coming in the summer, which is Nia and Zane. I gotta say, Nia's looks pretty cool. I still don't know what to think about the headband, but it looks cool, I guess. Zane's to me is a little disappointing. I don't know what to think about Zane's. Point is, they both still look really cool, and yeah, I can't wait to get these two figures in the future. And gotta take a look here. Lloyd may have been the original Golden Ninja, but now everyone is getting in on the act. The rest of the Ninja team all get to wear gilded gear during 2021 in special one-off set appearances. How will the heroes top the look for their 20th birthday in 2031? Obviously, this is not confirmation that Ninjago is going for, another 10 years, but honestly, that would be pretty cool if it did. So take this with a tremendous, there's nothing serious about that, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire encyclopedia. So with that said, this book is pretty damn cool. Obviously, I'm not going to show off all the pages because I definitely recommend getting the other two. And actually, compared to the other two, obviously this one's green and red, whereas these two are white. Don't know why they decided to change that. So that's pretty cool, all three of them here. And surprisingly, these two are pretty much the same thickness. This one's slightly thinner, but these two are practically the same thickness. But yeah, I mean, overall, great books. Definitely recommend getting this one if you don't have these two. Because, I mean, you have 10 years worth of figures to look at. So, with that said, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Taco!